Isis, Shalom. So this is just a follow-up of the Petra-fied, Petra in Jordan, the big tree stump that they carved into when it was soft, when it was wood, which may have not have been as long ago as you think, or where I shouldn't say you think, what we were taught. Even I don't know, but I speculate. So this is Devil's Tower, Devil's Horn Tower in Wyoming, and this place, I just learned this just now, that this is a part of an Indian an Indian legend. Check out see that? That's the cars down there. It's a little highway. See that? Look like ants, right? Look like fleas on a massive. So that's a tree stump. All right, that's a petrified tree stump. It's known. It's very well known. But I don't know. We're clearly there's a reason for this mass deception. Clearly, and anyway, yeah, this I've been wanting to get to because it's a part of the petrified thing. Just understanding the flat Earth, and logically. Again, you start putting it together and you start seeing the truth. And to me, this is the truth. I see a large tree stump. That's what it is. It's a tree stump. I'm not trying to force it. Check it out. It looks like there's a face right here. See that? Look at that. See eyes? See the nose? Almost looks like a lion's face. Look at that. Or even it could almost even look like a elk, or what is it? The deer with the antlers. Oh shit! Almost looks like a devil. Funny, it looks like a devil's horn. That may be the reason, really, why. Maybe it really had a shape of that. Anyway, that's crazy. That really looks like a face. Anyway, look. See in the background here? Those are tree stumps. Some are flat, some are jagged, some of the mountaintops. See, I can't look at them correctly anymore. I only see tree stumps now. Yeah. These are the great roots. These are the roots that we're going and see what you're looking at actually is the core of the tree. It actually probably had bark around it, so it may have been even wider. And see, you should ask yourself what cut it. What cut that massive tree flat? And it was a massive tree, just like in Avatar. So I found a Native American talking about the same thing and comparing it with the movie Avatar. Damn, that really looks like a face, man. That's crazy. Look at that right there. See that? It looks like it does have horns too. Maybe that's really why they call it devil. One of the truths. I don't know. It looks like something was right there. But anyway, great roots. See, they're showing so the bark falls around it. It probably makes this massive pile around the tree, just like a dead tree stump. Anyway, I found a guy, and I'm sorry, I found a Native American talking about this Devil's Horns Tower being a tree, and it's in their legends, and I didn't know that till now. I should have realized it, but I didn't notice. I just now coming across it. This dude right here, he oh shit, that's just loud. Here, I'm sure you'll be able to hear it no matter what.
Land. What we have here is this grandmother tree. She's like this big avatar tree that you've seen in these movies, and her birth was like 200 million years ago.
I said and the same thing in one of my videos.
About 50 million years ago, this is what happened. In the condition that she's in now. That's their present day state. So there's 150 million years of life that she created here on Mother Earth. If you want to visit with her, no matter where you're at, go sit with a tree, see? Because her roots, they go all the way out, maybe up to 400 miles out of here, and they're attached to each root of every tree that you see on this earth. And these trees, they're connected to grass as well, the roots of the grass. So no matter where you're at, sit and visit and talk with the tree, because as a collective consciousness of all creation, of all unconditional love, it's going to come back to this tree, this grandmother. So there's many names for her.
Yeah, so you see that? They know. It's been known. They've always known it. There's even more history about it concerning the presidents and it being one of America's really first symbols. But what cut it? What cut that big tree? I mean, even the Indians apparently. I don't think if they do know, they're not even telling the whole thing, or maybe they don't know it. But that should be. I don't know. That's all. That's what's on my mind. Anyway, the point is, yeah, that's a that's a great tree. And again, it would seem like it's, there's a guy on here who's blasting me, RP, in the comments in one of the Petra videos. He's saying that we're having daydreams of fairy tales. This dude he went off on me. I don't know. I tried to get him back as much as I could, but it's the truth, man. It's, they don't want you to know it. They don't want you thinking. They don't want us thinking. And I mean, it's obvious as daylight. Look at that. Devil's Horn Mountain in Wyoming. Big tree. And see again? See that? There's the cars. Garden. Man, it's crazy. Look how big that is. I hope one day I get to see this thing. I'm obsessed with trees, man. Yeah, I draw them. I just drew a tree, and it's funny because when I found this, I didn't know. I just drew this tree, and I was playing around because I was trying to make it look like a giant tree against. It would seem like it's in the skyline, but it's not. But anyway, that's what I was trying to do. And then, like a few weeks later, I started thinking about this thing, and realizing that I mean, it is what it is. It's a tree trunk. Believe it or not, don't believe it. Do your own homework. I I don't know. Yeah. I don't have to really say anything. Can you imagine what it was like when that thing was? It probably looked like Avatar, literally. Like in the movie. They probably know. They probably have some kind of pictures of it somehow. And there's no telling what they know, what's really going on. But and see how flat that horizon is? Yeah, I know, but it's flat. Trust me, it's flat. It's logical. It's more than logical that it's flat. But I can't force that down. That really does look like a face. Right here, check that out. See that? See the eyes? Looks like a devil's horn right there. Look at the horns right here. One, like, almost looks like a deer with antlers, or even a lion's face. But wow, that really does look like a face. See how flat that is on top? Yeah. Anyway, do your own homework, but it's there. Most mountaintops, the Rocky Mountains, all that stuff. Even in Africa, they have a big plateau in Africa. It's in Ethiopia. It's larger. It's like 5 times, 6, 7, 10 times larger than this tree stump. And when you look at that, that's a tree stump by itself. And also, it's flat. Also on top, it's a big plateau they call it, but it's cut. Something cut it. What it was big enough to cut it. And we might really be the fleas of the earth, literally. We might be the fleas. That's all I could say. But maybe well protected. If yeah. All right. Anyway, Isaac, shalom.